Hello, everyone. Good morning, wherever you are tuning in from. It's morning here, but I would love to know where are you guys tuning in from and what is the time there. Today is a beautiful Monday, and I am always very excited for Monday. It's like my favorite day. Hello. Hello, we are here. We are here with another live. Can you guys check if I am audible or not? I just want to make sure that the audio is good. Hello, who are we? You are in Tennessee. It's 11:30 in the morning. Hello, hello. Hi. I started to recognize you guys from yesterday live. Who are we? We're doing live again. This is amazing. Yes, hear you well? Okay. Amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Audio and video. Okay, amazing. That's good to hear. Thank you so much, guys. Yeah, I really loved our lives because I know we couldn't stay for too long yesterday, and there were so many questions coming about. I'm doing so much good here. Thank you. Oh, your first time here. Woohoo! We're gonna have so much fun. Um, so yesterday, so many of you were asking about my life journey and all, waiting for the workbook. If you are Ishita on the email, like if you have ever downloaded any free guide or something, then workbook is actually already launched. I mean, today is the first day. If you have signed up for any of the email, then you should have access to the workbook today. But don't worry, tomorrow the video is going live, Tuesday. That's when the workbook will be available for every single person of you. So you can totally get the opportunity then if you already have it. That I'm so excited for you. Yes, so I know yesterday we couldn't speak that long for about the journey or any more question you have. So feel free to send all your questions now. I'm so excited. Monday is my favorite day. I was just saying that Monday is one of my favorite day. I get so excited because for my goals. And right before live, I was just looking at all the things that I need to focus on. And I am getting so excited because yesterday, someone asked a question about the procrastination and all of that. Easiest way to do it, and I know I talked about in my workbook as well about the consistency and procrastination. One of the thing is I make weekly goals. Okay, I'm gonna hide the content because it's super personal, but I'm gonna show you. Look at the date. Do you guys see the dates? This is how I make my goals. Like whatever the week is, I don't believe to make like the big massive goal and feel overwhelmed. That causes one of the procrastination or delay or whatever. My way of handling the goals is make weekly goals. Sunday night, I just write down all my goals. And then Monday morning, when I wake up, I know what are the things that I need to tackle on. But, anyways, I am so excited. Bring any question you may have because yesterday we didn't have that much time. But yes, tell me about you guys because this is the opportunity to get to know each other well. So tell me, guys, what do you enjoy in the content? Or is there anything that you wanted to know? I know yesterday a lot of questions about the life and the journey. Um, but what else? What else question do you have? I'm gonna sip of water. I'm feeling so much better. Yesterday I was horrible. I had a cold. I was just not feeling well. But today I think I am 95% there. All right. Okay, so how many of you already subscribed to the channel? I know a lot of you guys are new, but I'm just curious, like how long you have been following or what do you enjoy the most? Because it kind of help me when I make the content, so I can cater towards you? But also, what are the things where you struggle? I really wanted to ask yesterday, but I forgot. Like, what are the area where you feel like you struggle, or something I can share from my life, something that it's helpful to me? Maybe I can share with you, but I'm so excited. Oh my God, you guys are joining from South Africa. Wow, that is amazing. From Netherlands. What do you like to do your free time? Hmm, I don't know how to say this. I don't want to sound that I'm a boring person, but literally I barely get the free time, um, between working on my business in Kara, launching this brand in Canada, and then working on the YouTube, then just being a mom and all of that. Free time when I get, I just hang out with my family, and I spend as much as time I can. Oh, one thing that I like to do when in the free time is I go in the nature a lot, like for walk. Walk is kind of like my meditation. I go for a long walk and just live in the moment. Like I just watching birds and all of that, just enjoy every little thing that we tend to ignore. And this is literally my favorite thing to do. Like it's kind of like therapeutic to me, and it's very relaxing. If I have 1 hour of walk in the nature and I'm just like listening to something, music and whatever, and that's just what I enjoy. It's not very exciting, but are you a mom? Yes, I am. I have a 5-year-old boy. Hello, hi Shweta. So happy to connect with you as well. Thank you, Suman. I really appreciate it. One line which motivate, inspire to do any work. One line. One line. What is that one line? I don't want to say one line, but one thing that helps me to stay motivated or get me excited when I wake up in the morning. And that is working towards my goals and living aligned life. And I just had this conversation. I don't know who I was talking to. Yesterday, I just said that when your life is aligned, you will just feel happy all the time. You'll feel that everything is happening is so amazing. You just see positivity every single place, like every single person. You don't get easily upset. That was my case while I was working. I noticed that I was get really angry very easily, triggers, and every single thing would upset me. I was negative approach, like every single thing I would just see the negativity in things. Definitely. I didn't notice until I was just speaking with someone that when you live aligned life, you start to see positivity and happiness in everything. Doesn't mean that you have reached to the goal or something. It's not like that, but it's just every single day, life gets easier. I think this is what I'm trying to say. Do you ever feel like you don't know what you are doing as a mom? I get a lot overwhelmed. Yes, start to have self doubt. If you do, what do you do? How do you get out of the state of mind? That's a very interesting question. Yes, yes, I do. And motherhood is very overwhelming. Very less people talk about it. I thought that after having a child, everything is just so easy. Everybody does it. I am telling you, motherhood is the most challenging thing ever. And I'm saying this because raising a child will bring your trauma up. Trauma means your child is going to trigger a lot of things, and you're thinking that I have a difficult child. It's not that your child is difficult, it's because you have unhealed trauma. For example, if they ask 2 or 3 times, which kids do, right? They ask 5 or 6 times questions and whatever, and you just answer is like, just don't ask me and whatever. It's because you get triggered because you didn't regulate your emotions. Is nothing to do with your child, is everything to do with you. Once I learned that, that was crazy. I gone through a lot of therapy work, which helped me to deal with my own traumas and also my own triggers. Now I'm more emotionally regulated. And every time if I feel like he's triggering me, I tell him that I need 5 minutes. I'm going to go in my room. I'm not feeling okay. So now he also understands. So, doing all these things, understanding your triggers and all of that, that will help you. But going back to your question, that as a mom, you don't know what you are doing, is quite normal. Not, there is no book out there that tells you what is a perfect parenting. There's none. We just learn as we go, but also be kind to yourself. It's okay, this is your first time. I hope it answers your question. What time is in Canada? It is almost 9:45 in the morning, Monday morning. Your positive talking to gives so much inspiration. Oh, thank you, Teja. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I like to bring positivity in the word because I feel like there's so much negativity, and when I am bringing positivity and I also feel like I am positive, you're going to feel positive. It's such a great environment for everyone. And I hate being a negative or bring anything negativity or arrogance or anything like that. I just don't like it. And this is why I think you can see it from my the way that I speak, I guess. I mean, I'm just thinking how to pick a good book. Depending on the topic, what are you trying to learn? There's so many books. If I am learning about something like marketing and sales, I have different topic of books. And then if I'm looking into branding, I have different books. If it's a business, mindset, manifestation, money, abundance, it's what area? Like, how do you, what do you want to ask about the topic that I can maybe suggest something? How to overcome our previous mistake that sabotage our current decision, feeling shame and fear of judgment. That's a really big question. How to overcome the feeling of judgment and the shame of the previous mistake is to forgive yourself. You have to go back to the person who made that decision. Like you 2 years ago, you a month ago. You know what I mean? And then you talk to that person, same you tell them that you made that decision in those moments, you felt it is right. And you can only move forward once you forgive. We all made mistakes in our life. No one is perfect. I have made many mistakes in my life, but don't hold yourself so accountable for that. Just forgive yourself. Write a letter to your younger self, whoever made that decision. Just say that I forgive you for making that mistake. The most important thing is how you're going to move forward with that. This is how I see it. If I made a mistake in my business, like I can only relate to that because there's so many mistakes that I made. And I always tell myself, I made the right decision at that time. And now I'm going to make a right decision moving forward. But don't hold yourself like so, like you're punishing yourself. You're saying bad things to yourself. That's not going to help you in order to move forward. Whatever mistakes that you did, just tell yourself, I forgive you. Now see how can you move forward. If it is something bad relationship, let's say, it's hard to get out, but always remember you can still exit from a bad relationship. It just all comes down to your courage. There is another book. I was going to recommend that if you are thinking about that decision and forgiving yourself, is The Courage to Be Disliked. And it's such a greatest book. It talks about happiness and how we do things. Trust me, you're going to love it. It will help you to make right decision moving forward. You won't understand when I just say it's all about courage. You will be like, no, no, you have no idea about my circumstances. Who do you think you are? I get this. But once you read that book, it will just help you everything. And yeah, I wish you good luck with that. How did you learn English fast? I don't think I speak fast, but how I learn is because environment, I wanted to say. Like I studied English, everything, but our English in India is very different than English when we move out of country. Now my environment is all English. Think of this way. You are in your region, move to somewhere else. Let's say you move to Japan. You cannot speak with anyone unless you speak Japanese, right? Same way in English. If you switch your environment, you are going to learn to speak English much faster and easier. I hope it answers you. Oh, something happened. Okay. Anyway, sorry guys. I started reading book after watching your video and I finished Atomic Habit. Yes, Teja, it is so good, isn't it? It's the best book. And what did you learn? Like, what is your favorite thing? Like, mine is like 2 minute rule. And I also learned that creating friction, whatever thing that is blocking, like on my phone, for all the apps, for all the social media, I have. Can you guys hear me? Because I know the chat got disconnected. Let me know just for a second. Just type that yes, you can hear me and everything is good. I just want to make sure. Because for a minute, something happened to the phone. It just got frozen or something. But let me know in the comments and I'll go back to the answers. Just let me know if I'm still audible. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Ishita. Thank you. Thank you, Shweta. Okay, perfect. Going back to your Atomic Habits. Yes, it's such a great book. I'm struggling with ADHD and PC. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes. Yeah, of course. Ooh, planning and productivity. You need a more kinder approach, Ishita, because when you're dealing with health issues, you cannot just say it that, oh, I'm procrastinating because I'm lazy person and all of that. You need much more kinder approach. Um, if you decide to grab that workbook, there is a lot of area which talks about how you can stay productive and consistent without being like punishment and harsh. It just gives you that small, small, tiny action. So definitely be kind to yourself. Thank you, Shweta. I really appreciate it. Really inspired by it. Thank you so much. Oh, you're from Japan. Hi, Coco. Oops. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, amazing. I think you missed my question. How do you avoid small talks? Yes, I did. With those people whom you are staying because they love and support you same time. How do you avoid small talks? But why would you avoid small talks when they love and support you? Are you trying to say how to avoid small talk with the negative people even though they say they love and support you? If your question is this, if they are negative, they cannot love and support you. If they are your family, like your parents, they, yes, our parents have everything good in their heart, but they have lack of knowledge or the way that things have changed. they are shaped by what they learn in their time, right? And they don't understand what is how the world is changing and how we can do things, right? You can just tell them, don't mad at them. I know it's easy to just scream at them, and no, just be kind to them. Understand that they didn't know a lot of things, and it's okay. Let them know that you are making a right decision for yourself, and it's okay if they don't understand your journey. It's okay if they don't clap for you. You don't want to create a friction, so maybe just avoid speaking about that topic. You can still have a conversation about something else, but don't take everything internally. That's what I'm trying to say. Thank you so much. Hi, Firdo. Firdo, I'm learning 48 laws of power. Can you guide me? How can heal it deeply? 48 laws of power is about human nature, how to deal with humans, and how we all have different personality and how we use the power. 48 laws of power is not going to heal you anyways. It will show you how people behave, what they do, why they do it. It's nothing to do with the healing. If you wanting to learn human nature, 48 laws of power, it's one of the best book. It's literally Bible when it comes to human nature. I love that book. I love Robert Greene. He's really great guy. If you want to heal, read the book Mountain is You by Brianna Weiss, only because Mountain is You speak about how we are mountain in our own word, meaning that we sabotage ourselves. Let's say you have a big opportunity coming to be on the stage or record a video, and you tell yourself, oh, I think I have to put on my makeup and it's going to take 20 minutes. Just leave it. Who's going to do it? So that's your sabotage. You need to heal that part. That's Mountain is You, not 48 Laws of Power. But read both, they are the best books. Thank you so much, Shweta. I really appreciate it. Hello, Naomi. I'm feeling so much better. After reading the book, I started doing the small thing every day. Yes. Yeah, I know. It's so easy. It just helps you to understand how we sometimes do things, right? From Argentina. Oh, hello. Thank you. To learn English. Yes, of course, you can totally do that. Just read lots of English books and podcast and whatever you wanted to enjoy, like the videos. Just make sure you watch it all in English. Please tell me a book with I can improve my English better. I to be honest, I don't know a book. If anyone knows a book to improve English, please feel free to share. I don't know any book because I feel like will every book is in English, so you can learn. If you wanted to learn simple sentences, I want to improve better with simple sentences, you can watch a lot of videos and then also podcast or anything that is in English. You have to just, it's almost like environment, right? You have to change your environment in order to learn and to speak English better. How you became fluent in English? By just speaking. Trust me, by speaking, because I was a tech recruiter. Every single day I had to take interviews. I'm speaking with candidates, and they are all it was IT, and it was all like managers and all of that. And not right before, that was just like a later job, but even before than that, it's your environment. When you're speaking English all day long, you just gets better and better. But definitely you have to improve every single day. By reading books really helped me, and I watch a lot of podcasts, and I think also when if you can record a video, I said that multiple times. People don't listen. And then they always say how to improve English. I keep telling you, record video every single day. You don't have to post anywhere. Watch how you speak and rewatch your video. See, where did you stop? Why did you stop? What happened? And what is the word that you couldn't pronounce? How your thoughts are flowing. Even random shit, like who cares? Just speak about how was your day. Like, you know how people journal? And yes, one of the things that is really, really helpful is writing your thoughts. That can help with your English because now you're explaining your thoughts in English. And you don't need a friend or anything. You just need a notebook. Write down every single day. How was your day in the morning? You can start writing or in the evening, whatever works. How not to take internally or personally, don't get affected in mind. Yes, parents, when they say something negative, but I always have great support with them. Yeah, it is challenging. It is really challenging, especially when it comes from parents, the family that we love. I'm not going to say, oh, it's so easy. It is the hardest thing. Someone that loves you are parents and they think they are saying the right thing, but they don't realize they are killing the self worth of their own children by saying negative things. You cannot change them. Understand that part. You cannot change them. You can only be kind to them, but also same time tell yourself that whatever they're saying is not shaping your self-worth or your reality. They don't know how how to even understand how things can affect us, right? And it's pretty common with every single parent, especially in the culture background. It's very hard. They don't understand that. They wanted to push kids because they think this is the way to do it. And if we say negative things, this is how everybody's doing it, but not necessarily is the right thing. All I can do is you cannot change them, but you have to just don't tell them everything when they say. In those moments, it's going to be hard, but start journaling. Write down what are the thoughts that coming to your head when they say, okay, they say that something to me. What part felt trigger? This is how I see it. What part triggered me? Why did I reacted this way? Why did I yelled at my mom when she said something to me? Which part triggered me? Is it because she said this way? Is it because she doesn't think that I'm worthy enough? You know what I mean? It's just it's your triggers that is causing this pain inside of you. Once you start journaling, you'll start to understand yourself better. This is truly my approaches, and that's how I deal with it. How to choose a good partner, supportive partner. You want to look for a partner that is open minded and he is or she is progressive towards your goal, but make sure they have goals too. They're not somebody who is looking for shortcuts and don't have goals. Like if you're a very progressive person, goal oriented person, and their partner is not, it's going to be clashing at times. Book name again? Which book? I said two books: The Courage to Be Disliked and The Mountain Is You. And then we were talking about the 48 Laws of Power, but that's human nature. I repeated all three, so I don't know which one. The one me said move forward, the other me project those mistakes. Yeah, because there's two personalities living inside of you. Your past self is telling you, remember, you made that mistake, you can never move forward. So your past self is not letting you go your future self because your past is telling you you're not capable of making the right decision. That is what holding you back. Um, if you have access to therapy, definitely get a help of that. But if you don't, because I do understand some people just cannot have that access to therapy, one of the ways to do it is to write a letter to your younger self, whoever made that decision, and just say that I forgive you. Your present self is writing a letter to your younger self. I forgive you for making those bad choices. I forgive you. You didn't have that much understanding. I forgive you for whatever decision you took. What it does, it helps you to release that. Now you release your past self. Now you can move forward. Mistakes are nothing, but it's just a feedback. I used to think that way. Every single day when I make decision in my business, some decisions are right, some decisions are wrong, but I don't hold myself accountable. I did it like accountable in the sense is like I'm not like telling myself why did I take that decision? I shouldn't be even starting this. Why am I still working on this brand? No, no, no. You made that decision because at that time that was the only knowledge you had, but moving forward, you are going to make a better choices, better decision, if that makes sense. But definitely Grab the Mountain is You. It's one of the greatest book when it comes to healing. I think it's a therapy in a book, but there are tons of book therapy books as well. Thank you so much. I am. I made friends, but okay, I don't understand. Thanks, ma'am, but I have other problem that I made friends. Maybe you want to elaborate that question? Do you believe free will? Free will? What do you mean by free will? I do believe it, but what part? Like you need to be specific. I have a did you say personality problem? If my friends talk negative, then I become negative. I hate the vibe. How can I? Oh my God, this is not personality. This is called situation. No, no, no. Okay, listen up. This is called environment problem. Okay, try this. If you have fruits at home, you know when the fruits get bad, put the bad apple next to your fresh apple. In few days, literally maybe in 2 or 3 days, all your apples will be bad. It's not your personality problem. You are surrounded by bad apples. That's it. You are a fresh new apple. You are with the bad apple. What will happen? The bad apple will make you bad as well. It's nothing to do with your personality. I would be the same. If I start hanging out with the people, they gossiping, they say negative thing, I will become the most toxic person too. It's quite normal. But good thing is your awareness. And I'm so glad you had that awareness because a lot of people don't even know that they are in the negative environment. They're gossiping, they're saying bad things, they are just all day long negative shit, and they don't even know that they are doing anything wrong. The good part that you are well aware that you are surrounded with negative friends. 90% of your job is done. That means all you need to do, get rid of those negative friends. How hard is that? How hard is that? Get rid of your negative friends. You don't talk to them once, you don't talk to them twice. Trust me, they won't even care about you. You'll be surprised they won't even think about you. They won't even call you. They won't even message you because negative people, they don't care. They're going to find another friend. How hard is that? It's nothing to do with your personality. Don't be so hard on yourself. I had to leave my career to save my relationship as my mother-in-law want to destroy my relationship with my husband and now I need my career to grow. I guess you mean career. I had to leave my career, save my relationship. That's okay. Your mother-in-law was toxic. Okay, she was destroying. Yeah. And you can totally get back your career. In that in those moments, you needed time to stay in your relationship. It's all about priority. This is your career, this is your relationship. You priority your relationship, and that's okay. Now that your relationship is balanced, this is your career, you need to bring it back. That's it. And it's very, very normal that if that happened to you, you prioritize your family. Don't feel bad about it. Just go back and change your anything that you want, anything you can achieve it. How much time do you spend on social media in a day? I find myself spending too much time. Uh, I actually maybe I think I need to spend less time, but also because I post a lot of things on social media, I would say maybe like 35, 40 minutes. I think easily, yeah. That much time I spend. But I'm not happy about it. I have, I would have showed you, I mean, my phone is right here, but I have one sec app. It is such a great app. It blocks you every time you want to access any of the social media app. But I try to create a system. I don't want to say I try not to go on social media because when I say it, it all comes down to my willpower. Willpower doesn't work. You create a system. So, in my defense, I have a system which is one sec app. You install in your phone. It's it's what you call it? It's paid, but it's very little amount, and I totally think it's worth it. But I think you can also access free version. I'm not 100% sure about the free version, but you can get it for sure. Yeah, I try not to use that much social media, but I also get inspired when I use social media. I know it's counterintuitive, but let me explain. It depends who you follow on social media. I have all the people that I follow. I don't follow these random celebrities. Like, what am I going to get? Looking at their life, beautiful life, they're living good for them, but they're not inspiring me anyways. I follow the people, they inspire me. When I go there, I see beautiful quote about something and I was like, "Oh, that's amazing." And that's it. It depends also if you curate your feed in a way every time you go on social media, you get tons of inspiration or education or whatever, then you are not feeling bad. But if you're just watching some random daily drama, then of course it is wasted of time. Like they're just doing their random things and you're just watching them. I don't know. To me, I don't enjoy, but some people do. So good for them. I mean, yeah, it's choice. Did you ask that question again? I have to leave my career. Okay, yes, save my relationship. Yeah, my career to grow. What should I do? You need to focus on what are the things that oh my God, you are going to love the workbook. It's your choice, but the workbook is literally all the internal work. It's all about internal. What do we like? What do we want to do in our life? Who we are? Who do we like to become? What are our goals? Why are we setting goals? Because often I have seen, and I have done myself, we make random goals. Oh, just put whatever picture, oh, just make whatever goals, but we are not aligned. And then we find struggle to work towards that goal. I found when when we do the internal work meaning when we deal with our own self, which literally the workbook, like the first or second chapter, first chapter, it's all about your internal work. When you deal with that, like what's going on inside of you, that's when you can make a better decision. Oh, I did marketing, but I never really loved it. I wanted to create books. I wanted to start a candle business or something like that. You know what I mean? Don't waste your time and energy chasing something that you don't even enjoy. So figure out internally what do you want to do, and over a period of time as a person we change. Things that we liked 10 years ago we may not like now. Thank you, Kayati. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much, Daria. I really appreciate it. How to be actually happy in life, any situation. Hmm. It's subjective. Happiness is subjective, but I can say this to you, and I never thought in million years I would say this. Happiness isn't present. Happiness is not in the past. Happiness is not in the future. And I know it's crazy because whole life I thought like running on my whatever like goals, if I have this handbag, I'll be the happiest person. I got the handbag and it didn't do anything. If I go on this trip, I'll be the happiest. No, no. Happiness isn't present. In this moment, I am the most happiest because I am chatting with you all like as my friends. It's literally like we're having conversations. I have never seen you, I have never met you in person, but I'm still connecting with these chats. To me, this is happiness. Happiness is subjective. It's different to every single person. When I go for a walk and I see hummingbird, I am the most happiest. I'm like, "Oh my god, the universe is sending me signal. Oh my god, the god loves me." I'm happiest. I'm looking at the sunset and I'm like, "Oh, I catch the best sunset." I'm happy. I don't know how to explain this feeling, but all I can say is you can be happy in any situation. None of my goals, it's not like that, oh my God, I achieved all my goals, right? My goals are so big. It's going to take probably 10 years to achieve. But I learned over a period of time in last 2 years working on my brand that there is no destination. Everything is in the presence. It's all about journey. When every successful person say that, I'm like, yeah, bullshit. That is bullshit. There's no way. Of course I'm going to enjoy the destination. But more and more I'm understanding it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. So you can be happy in any situation. I know I'm going to say that book name again, but that is one of the book that will teach you what happiness is and how to be actually happy. Exact question, that's the best answer, and that is Courage to be Disliked. Read that book. Thank you so much. I had to leave my career. Yeah. Hi, ma'am. How are you? You not introduce yourself. Are you guys still don't know who I am? I'm sorry. I fight with myself. Oh, yes. Yeah, it's not a good idea. No, no. Fighting will not get you anywhere. You just need to be kind to yourself. For no reason, I criticize myself. Yes, because you think everything is happening because of me. I should have taken better decision. I should have said the right thing. I should have that. Forgive yourself, and it's okay if you make mistake or made mistake in the past. It's okay. Be kind to yourself. And there's no way, if you criticize yourself, if you fight yourself, do you think you're going to become a better person? Are you becoming a better person by doing that? No, you're not. It's okay. We all make mistake. Who said that? Successful people don't make mistake. They make more mistake than we think. It's just that media only highlights their success. They never highlights their failures. And they failed more times than you think. They made many mistakes than you think. And be kind to yourself. I live in Vancouver, Canada. I have no idea about the call centers. How to build a strong relationship. Wow, that's such a loaded question. Strong relationship is, it's so many part of this question is understanding human nature, is understanding your triggers, and there's so many things. It's such a complex subject about strong relationship. And honestly, I don't think I know this answer because I'm not a therapist. Therapists would know better. And I don't want to say something like, I really just don't know. I'm sorry. What to do when you have no work? Enjoy your life. Enjoy how hard it is. When you have no work, I don't know what you mean. Like, you're applying for a job and you don't have a work. Are you student? Are you studying? I don't know what you mean by when you have a no work. When you have no work, meaning you don't have 9 to 5, then you focus on yourself. You work on yourself. You develop skill to become better person. That's what I can think of. How to organize and write thoughts, bubbles in one, as they come disappear in a minute. You write down. I always have these sticky notes. I'm going to show you. Oh my God. And okay, there is a whole story behind it. I went for a walk, and that day I was not really feeling well. I was feeling kind of like low and like, oh, like things are not happening as fast as I want, but universe work in their timeline, right? And it was just kind of like when I was walking and I came to realization, so many things and thought cleared after coming back from walk. I literally wrote down everything. This is how you do it. Catch your thoughts and write it down. You can write it down in your phone. We all have a phone every single minute. We all holding phone. And I'm going to share here. This was the note. I'm going to say it what I mean. I was very like, why things are not happening and blah, blah, blah. Like I really have a lot of expectations from my own self. I'm a very ambitious person and I uphold high standard for myself. It's like why things are not happening and blah, blah. I literally came back. I came to this realization and I wrote, you are here to spread love, light, and smile. You are here to spread love, light, and smile. I have this. I actually stick it on the back. It just came out and it just reminds me that I need to take things more lightly. You know, we all have these things. And look at that. This is what I read every single day. And I wrote down because I was feeling like why things are not happening as fast as I want. I literally wrote down and I'm reading it. I am living my dream life, life that I always dreamed of. I know it's so hard to forget the present self, what we are living a dream life. I am living someone's dream life. I am living my own dream life. While I went for a walk, I came to this realization, oh my God, why am I complaining? My younger self, if I tell her that, look what you're doing, she would never believed. And I came back and literally wrote this down. Literally wrote this down as a reminder to myself. So it's okay. Thoughts come and go. All you have to do is write down. Write down. How to remain consistent. Yes, consistency is a big piece when it comes to like whatever you want to do in life. I think if your goal is not aligned, you're not going to stay consistent. So, what does that mean? If you are not making goals for yourself, or is it your goal coming from you, or is it goal from your parents or somebody else or from the society? You don't need to struggle with consistency if you made that goal for yourself and it is something that you truly want. That's what I'm trying to say. You have to struggle with consistency when you don't really care about the goal. You have to have a strong why. Very important. If you are achieving that goal for someone else, you're not going to do it. Are you doing it for yourself, or are you achieving that goal for someone else? When you figure out what is that you want to do, let's say you set that consistency. Let's say you are planning to record a video. Why? So I can quit my job. Why do you care quitting my job? So I can be my own boss. Okay, but why? So I can stay more time with my family, so I can get out of my average mediocre life. That is your why. So I can get out of my average mediocre life. Write that down on a piece of paper. Remind yourself every single day. Read out loud every single day. Why do I need to work on my goals so I can get out my average life? Trust me, when you figure out, you never need to worry about consistency. You're always going to work it. What is this life for? Just to hang out. Just to hang out. We're just like chatting. I was surprised at how little time you actually spend on social media. Really? Do you think it's little, Coco? I feel like that's a lot. I always tell myself, I I'm harsh at myself sometimes, like, why did you spend 30 minutes? You could have done something else. But then in my defense, I always say, oh, but I'm taking inspiration. But okay, what is this love for? I don't know. You can be happy if you are facing problem for all angles. True, true. Happiness is subjective. That's all I can say. My daily routine bad thing is I sleep early in night, can get up early, but good thing is that I do not affect my day. There you go. But my academic class is going in the morning, so it's going to be in trouble. Yeah, you have to wake up. That's what we do. We all do it, right? If you're working and your boss asks you to come 8 in the morning, you're going to go to work. I mean, some certain things are just adulting. Adulting, guys, it's called life. You have to do these things. There's nothing to do with consistency or anything or motivation. No, it is called life. If I have to get up and make sure my son's breakfast is ready, lunch is ready, drop him to the school, it's nothing to do with the consistency, motivation, or anything like that. It's my responsibility. As an adult, your responsibility to show up at your work, in your class, whatever that thing is. Don't overcomplicate it. It's nothing. It's called responsibility. Welcome to adult life. Thank you, Nadia. I think you should introduce yourself. There may be people who don't know. I'm confused. Hi, my name is Ankita. I make YouTube content here and I am 38-year-old mom. Hello. I don't know. You guys really think that you don't know me? Because I thought this live is for the people who are subscriber. But I guess you have a point if you are not my subscribers. I guess. I don't know. You're doing the same thing, ma'am, in real life as well. You have written down in paper. Yes, I'm trying to. I'm trying to. This is literally my goal. I remind myself. Tomorrow you have an IELTS exam. Then what the heck are you doing here? Get out of and go study. And wish you all the best, by the way. It's so funny, you guys. You have a tomorrow exam and you're here. How to differentiate between responsibility and consistency? How to differentiate between responsibility and consistency? How to differentiate between responsibility and consistency? I want you to ask this question. You have certain responsibility in a day. For example, if you have any responsibility, if you are a mom. I don't know, Kayati, are you a mom? Can you answer that question? Do you have any responsibility? Why don't you answer me? Do you think you are responsible for anyone? Do you think you have certain responsibility towards your work? Then maybe I'll be able to answer that question. Because if someone has a responsibility, there's no need to ask the consistency piece. No, I'm not a mom. Okay, so there you go. So you have no responsibility. You're just like living your life. But I'm running a business. Pew. Of course. Then that's your responsibility. Because where the money is coming from. Are you making money from somewhere? If you are not making the money, then how are you running the house? If you are not running the house, then you have a responsibility to pay the bills. So that's the responsibility piece. And if you are running a business for fun and you don't care about anything, then of course you're going to struggle with consistency. Thank you, Sanju. Good night. Okay. What can be the reason, in spite of knowledge, what I must do that will make me successful, why I don't take an action? What is the reason in spite of knowing? Yes, you know a lot. We know a lot. Everyone knows everything. Everyone knows everything. But why we still don't take an action? Why we still don't take action? Because it's hard. It's hard. Our brain loves easy things. It is so easy for me in the morning to just be in the blanket. Why the heck do I have to wake up 4 in the morning? Why do I have to, right? It's hardest thing ever. Our brain loves when we are just staying in the bed and doing the most comfortable thing. To answer your question is you have to build system. System is your alarm, or system is that you're going to sleep early. You're going to sleep really early, so you have 7-8 hours of sleep, so you're naturally going to wake up. Knowing all and not taking an action is quite common. The problem is that you think that just by staying in the comfort, my goals will be achieved. No, you have to step outside of your comfort. But there is a ways to train your brain every single day. For example, every day I take the cold shower just to shock my body. Why I do this? Because I wanted to train my body that I can do hard things. I wake up early in the morning because now I enjoy it. In the beginning, I said that because I need more time in the day, and it's the hardest thing to do. Same way, if you don't train your brain always loves the comfort. Why do we choose an apple when we can choose the pizza or the burger? Because pizzas and burgers are so yummy. Who's gonna eat the apple? That's how it is. We can train our brain. Okay, last few minutes, guys. It's almost 1 hour, and I really, really respect everybody's time. I take business seriously as I have bills to pay. Okay, that's amazing to take. So losing weight is responsibility. Losing weight has nothing to do with responsibility. Losing weight has nothing to do with the consistency. Losing weight is your a personal goal, and losing weight should come within you. Don't lose weight for this life. Don't lose weight for me. Don't lose weight for someone else. Do it if you want to. It has nothing to do with the responsibility. It has nothing to do with your consistency. Do you pay attention to what you eat to stay productive? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I avoid carbs. I avoid carbs throughout the day. Like my morning breakfast is very high protein. Like it's always just a simple. I avoid carb and sugar as much as I can until 3, 4, 4, 4. That's when I eat my dinner. 4 p.m. I avoid my carbs. Such a great question. Yes, I do. And I really, really try to stay away from the carbs because that will make you so tired and so sleepy. Procrastination is the biggest challenge at work. I'm best and on time to finish my task, but when it comes to my personal life, procrastinate. Yeah, because it's, because somebody's pressuring you and you have responsibility to be on time. This is why you care about your professional goal, but when it comes to your personal, you don't care because your money is coming from your job. If the money stopped coming, you're not going to be here. You're not going to be messaging me about the consistency because you know you have a bills to pay. You know you have a child, you have a responsibility. That's how I think another way to stay responsible towards your goal. Relationship advice. Avoid the red flag. There's so many videos on my For You page, like on my TikTok page, like about the red flag, green flags. And honestly, I don't want to give advice because I'm not relationship expert. I'm speaking what I am learning from my life. What are the things that I'm implementing and all of that? So relationship, I don't want to give a bad advice, but definitely avoid a negative partner, avoid a partner with have no goals, avoid a partner that's always look for the shortcut, have no goals, and they're not kind to others, and avoid a partner that competes with you. Like that's all I can think of. But anyways, thank you so much, guys. It was so lovely talking to each one of you. And thank you so much, whoever took the time to join the live. I really, really appreciate it. And I'm gonna say this right before this live. I was thinking about it. Oh, do I really need to go live? Maybe I can go live. Who cares about the lives? And I'm so glad. Your mind play the game, and I stop my mind and I turn on the live. This is how I take an action in real time. I'm sharing with you honestly. It's so easy to choose the comfort, but when we choose something out of our comfort, it's always a great win. Coming on this live, chatting with you is the highlight of my day. And for me, I'm so happy that I made this decision. Thank you so much. Appreciate you all here. Tomorrow's video is going to be so important. I'm so excited for tomorrow's video. And we will be live tomorrow, same time, because I know you all will have so many questions about tomorrow's video because I am going to share, which I don't think I've ever shared. It's going to be exciting. So I'm going to be here tomorrow, 9:30 PST time, which is Pacific Standard Time, but I don't know which country. So same time, 1 hour before. Think of this way. Whatever time we are signing off, and 1 hour before, we're going to be here again. I'm so excited. Oh, there was a last question came. Please recommend a book that will help lead healing childhood trauma. I do you mind coming back tomorrow? There was a book that my therapist recommended, but I forgot about it. I can share with you. And yeah, if you come back tomorrow, because I cannot think of right now, and I have no phone. My phone is right here. But thank you so much, everyone, and have a good day or good night, where depending on where are you logging from. But thank you so much, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.